Hey everyone, this is some nerdy guy back again with another video, and today's video is another limited run thing. So in the last one I said there was like a bunch more showing up after I had just gotten a bunch. They were just sending them all at the same time. So the last one that I got a notification for has arrived. So I'm going to do the second part. So it's all these big boxes. There's, well, 3 big ones and this little one, which this is the one that came most recently, and I am very disappointed already with the size of this one, knowing what game is inside here. So I guess we will start with this one. Not that it's just like, I'm still happy to have the games, of course, but when you get like a collector's edition and it's like $85 and it looks like it's gonna have more in it, and then it's only this big, it's like you get a little, like, I guess disappointed, it would be the word. But okay, so these are the 2 cards. I'm going to hold off on those for a second. So the first game is just a standard game, and that is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I did not end up getting the collector's edition for this one. I just I mean, I shouldn't say it was too expensive, because I've definitely gotten expensive collector's editions before, and I kind of did want it to match with the first game, but I don't know. I think overlooking it again, it just didn't seem as worth it for what they were asking, which a lot of people argue that, like, a lot of the stuff that Limited Run puts in the collector's editions isn't really worth it, but I still think most of them are cool to have, or I might have just not like had the money to get it at the time or something and prioritized a different one over it. But yeah, this one is the one that I'm kind of disappointed by, given the size, but I don't really remember exactly everything that was supposed to come in it, but I don't know. I was just expecting it to be a little bit bigger, that's all. But that is for DonDonPachi Resurrection, which is a Japanese shoot-'em-up game. So yeah. I think it was mainly because the same day that this was coming, I had seen a memory on like my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and I reposted a thing about the first River City Girls game, and the collector's edition for that was only like $75, and it was like 2 times the size of this. It came with a lot more cool stuff, which of course, you know, inflation and everything, prices go up, things shrink. You know, it's just kind of how it goes nowadays, but, or it's always been that way, to be honest, but, you know, still, you know, you just kind of get excited to get something like in a big box, and then it's in a tiny box, and you're just like, oh. But still happy to have it. I like having these Japanese shoot-'em-up games. They're a lot of fun, and I have an arcade stick for my Switch now, so it's even more fun for me to play those kind of games and have more of a authentic arcade experience. So, oh yeah, and then these were the trading cards. Here's the one for DonDonPachi, and then here's the one for Knights of the Old Republic. I kind of wish I would have got Darth Nihilus instead. I don't know why they went with this character, but that's okay. Maybe there's variants, because I know some cards get variants besides like the gold ones. They still have variant cards. So I know what this one is. I'm going to go with this one just because, to be honest with you, I can't remember. This was like one of the first ones that showed up, so I've already kind of forgotten what was in this one. But the other 2, I am very excited for, and I know exactly what they are. I know as soon as I open this, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Right off the bat, kind of weird angle that they went with this. So there's two games in here. One of them was from a while ago, but I was waiting on the other game that's in this box. But this is Elder Lilies. This came out a while ago. Even the collector's edition came out a while ago, and I'm just now getting it. So there's that, and that's only because, like I said, what else I've ordered that was in this that wasn't completed yet. But yeah, Elder Lilies. I'm excited to play this one. I've heard really good things about it. And then the other one, so this was the weird angle. So the game itself is Phantom Breaker Omnia. Is a 2D fighting game with anime girls. So there's that. So this is the weird part. So they put it in a box like this, and they made it seem like it was going to be in a different shaped box. Like almost, maybe not even a huge box, but just like a longer shaped box, like the River City Girls Zero one that was in my last video. It's like a more rectangular, like a elongated box, and it's just in this little thing. And then they just gave you the plushie separately. They didn't bother to make a big enough box to put the plushie in the box. They're just like, ah, yeah, just throw the plushie in the box. Like, in the shipping box. It's, don't know why they did that. That's a little weird to me. But I guess some people, they like to have their plushies with their, you know, the displays. And people keep all their stuff sealed, so they don't want to have to open their collector's edition box to get the plushie. But I don't know. There have been plenty of collector's editions that have plushies inside of the box. So that was just kind of an odd choice in my opinion. But there's the plushie. Still happy to have it. And then here is the game, Phantom Breaker Omnia. So yeah, there's that one. And then on to, this is the next one. This one is a pretty big deal to me. I'm very excited for this one. Not as much as I am for the very last one that's part of this video, but I'm still excited nonetheless. Oh yeah, there's a card for that Phantom Breaker game. Pretty cool. It's kind of interesting getting the trading cards now, knowing that they're not doing those anymore. Honestly, like I've said before, I don't really care that much about the trading cards, so I might just end up selling mine or something. Like I really don't care that much about them. I mean, they're still cool, don't get me wrong, but that's not why I buy these. I buy them because I like the games. Okay, so same kind of deal with this one. Yeah, I'll show the game first and then the other thing. I'm gonna completely butcher the name. I know it. I've seen the game before. Shit, I'm gonna completely butcher this. Epsilonia, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm completely butchering that. Is that a G? Epsilonia, blah, blah, blah. Actually, it's on. Okay, so here are the trading cards. It is a G. I'm just an idiot. But I got 2 trading cards, but I only got 1 copy of the game. So that's kind of cool. Maybe you get a separate trading card because of this other thing that was with it. Which I have one of these already. It's a different one. But I think these things are so cool. I really wish I would have gotten the DonDonPachi one, because there was one for that as well. They did it for a couple of the other shoot 'em up games. But it is the arcade module thing. Yeah, the mini arcade. You just put your Switch inside of it, and then put your Joy-Con down here, and then you just play it like you're playing an arcade. And it even has like the art of the game on both sides, which is really, really cool. I like this concept. I think it's awesome. So I definitely wanted to get this. So yeah, I think that might have been what the second trading card was for. But if not, then yeah, I just got 2 trading cards. So that's pretty cool. But they are numbered differently. There's 223 or 222 and 223. Yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting. I guess get a separate trading card for getting this thing. But yeah, pretty sweet. I like having these because, you know, they have other console releases. Like I'm pretty sure both DonDonPachi and Epsilonia, maybe I can't pronounce things. These have other console releases, but they're very hard to get and they're very expensive. I'm pretty sure they're Japanese exclusive too. I think they came out on the Xbox 360 at one point in time, and they were just really rare. So it's cool to have a way to play these on the Switch. Like I said, the Switch is just like a hub for having every type of game on it, which I really, really like. So I'm happy about that. I'm trying to pick up the arcade stick had, or the arcade machine mini thing had all these little plastic things on the corners. So trying to clean all those up. I don't want those all over my floor. Okay, so there's that. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the biggest box and arguably the most damaged box, but that's okay. As long as the contents inside are good, then that's all that matters. And what's really hilarious is that I just noticed on the bottom of the box, it has an abbreviation of what is in this box, but I'm not gonna show it because I don't want to give it away. But I think that's funny. I'll show it after I open it. But I've waited a very, very, very long time to get this, and it finally showed up, and yeah, I'm super excited to have it. Okay, so first thing, I got another one of these, another discount card or discount code. So the first thing about this is that there are 4 variant trading cards for it, which is pretty funny. That might kind of give it away. If you already are in the loop about limited run stuff, that'll probably give away what it is. But this was a game that came out and nobody was really expecting it. I definitely was not expecting them to do one of these anytime soon. There's just a lot of random cardboard in here. I don't really know what that's for. Just extra padding, I guess. It almost looks like it's supposed to be an insert to a box, like a collector's edition box, and they just kind of threw it in there. It's just like extra that they had or something. Or it might go to something, I don't know. But you can already see it. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge for the Switch. This is so cool. That's why I wore my TMNT arcade shirt. I didn't want to just give it away, but I still wanted to be festive about it. So there's this cool slipcover, and then there's what the actual box art looks like, and it is sick. That is so cool. Got all the characters. There's Shredder up there with the foot ninjas. There's Mikey eating a pizza. There's more foot soldiers. I'm just trying to get all the characters. There's Bebop in the window there. Of course, the other turtles. There's Rocksteady. So cool. I cannot wait to... So I refrained from buying the standard version of the game just because I knew I was getting this eventually. So yeah, I did not bother but getting a standard one. But I might if they make a re-release, because they're doing a DLC with Usagi Yojimbo. So I might want to get a standard version if it has it like on the cartridge, you know, instead of just like a download code or whatever. But yeah, there's so many cool things in here. There's a strategy guide, which you don't really see that anymore. A Pizza Hut coupon, which I think is funny. Is that the soundtrack? I think that is the soundtrack. There's a miniature arcade for this game, which is really cool because I know they made one for the original TMNT arcade game. There's a pin set, I believe that, or is that a sticker set? I can't tell. I can't remember. I thought they were pins. I don't know. There's a cool shadow box. I think shadow boxes are really neat. I got the one for Axiom Verge that I thought was really cool. And the poster, of course, because there's always a poster in all these. And then you get an exclusive retro carded Shredder figure, which I think is really neat. He's colored to be like how he's supposed to be in the cartoon rather than how they did it, where I think his outfit was purple, like where his chest is, and the blade, like the Shredder blades were all purple, and then his helmet was blue, which was a weird color choice. But yeah, this is like accurate to the show, which I think is really cool. So yeah, that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge for the Switch, the cool big box one, which I'm super excited to have. So of course I do my little recap part. So there's that, the TMNT game. We've got Epsgalua. Pretty sure is how you pronounce it. There's the arcade, mini arcade. There's the game itself there. And then there's the Phantom Breaker, Omnia, and then Elder Lilies, which is a cool one. And then DonDonPachi, the collector's edition for that. And Knights of the Old Republic 2, and then including all the trading cards. There's those ones, Phantom Breaker 1, Knights of the Old Republic, DonDonPachi, And then the one I got for TMNT was Leonardo. Apparently, I think it's the Raphael and the Michelangelo ones are like more rare, or I guess I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I mean, I know there's rare trading cards. I've that's been forever, but I didn't know the limited run ones, like the variants of the turtles. I didn't think that was going to be a big deal, but apparently it is. People want all 4 of them, so and those are the 2 least common. So, anyways, hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Who knows when I'll do another limited run video. Hopefully this will be like a little, I mean, obviously I want to get my stuff, like, don't get me wrong, but since I do these videos, it's kind of funny whenever I just get like bombarded, because I'm not ever used to that. It's usually like one or 2 get shipped, and then I wait a couple months, and then, but this was like every week. There was like 3 of them in a week, 2 weeks in a row, it seemed like. So yeah. The next video I'm going to do, like I had mentioned before, in case you didn't see the last video, is that I went to Florida for a friend's wedding, and we did a little bit of game hunting and stuff like that. It's not going to be a super long video, but I just wanted to show what I saw while I was down there. I only ended up picking up a couple games, but we saw a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I already said that. And until the next one, see ya.